Yo, we just put on around half dozen, brother. From me born, me never see so much people are buried in my life. Me never see so much grave in my life. Get to youth every day, I come out and I want on the dog. The little younger school youths, them brother, me are watching news out there. And them catch 2 school youth, 15 and 16 year old with gun. Why reason what I do with gun? Unless we gun put on 4 corner. Brother, get to youth, look, to me serious, me I go show you something. Look for the amount of grave, brother. When you look for the amount of grave, brother. This them bill for youths, brother. Them say youths nah no sense. They say we nah have no sense. They say we are idiot. Brother, I know so we better than on earth. We have sense, brother, but we nah learn. But here we know, we nah listen when we elder people them talk to, because we are say them get big. They live for them life. But you young, we are say we not live no life. We nah listen them. But one thing me I telling the youth, me I preach to you every day and I telling the dog. And everybody believe in what we are do, brother. And everybody I got turn different and everybody I got change, brother. But me can't change you. My uncle can tell you the right thing. If you want change, you have to change, brother. Me not gonna tell you say change. You have to change for your own get to youth. But me uncle can't tell you that. Me just show you say, brother, life nice better youth. Pull on a gun get to youth. Low the crime and violence get to youth. And less crime in Jamaica, brother. Jamaica will be a better country. Anytime the crime rate go down. Believe me, I wish that day they could come. Show them again, get to youth. Look here, go grave. Pull on a gun them, get to youth. Every day me I tell you, pull on a gun them, youth. Believe in on yourself, brother. God is not power, dog. Believe, brother. A man there upon earth on the cancer, we have great power. Him there in our ear is the Almighty. Believe in him, God alone we can't call to know. No one not safe, neither woman them not safe.
JBNN will keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones, and in the news, man involved in domestic dispute killed by licensed farm holder. The Elliston Road police are probing the fatal shooting of a man by a licensed farm holder who reportedly intervened during a domestic dispute. The incident occurred at a business establishment along Windward Road in Kingston. The shooter has since been questioned by the police. The deceased has been identified as Dwayne Williams, 41, of a Gillian Avenue, Kingston, to address. The Elliston Road police said that about 6:35 p.m., Williams and his girlfriend had an argument which became physical. The police say Williams allegedly pulled a ratchet knife and attempted to inflict wounds to the woman. That was when the licensed farm holder opened fire, hitting Williams. It is understood that Williams was shot several times. Williams was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. Businessman gunned down in midday attack. A 60-year-old businessman was shot and killed on Arthur Wint Drive in St. Andrew on Tuesday afternoon. The deceased has been identified as Dave Mighty. Police reports are that about 12 p.m., Mighty was driving his vehicle along the road in an easterly direction when 2 men on a motorbike drove up and fired shots inside the vehicle, hitting the now deceased in the upper body multiple times. The vehicle subsequently collided into the embankment at the intersection of Mountain View Avenue and Tucker Avenue. A detective on the scene said Mighty, who resided in Top Range in Mountain View, operated a business in the area. Another police source said Mighty was someone who popped up on their radar before. Still, police have not yet established a motive for the killing. Cops probe Milk River murder. Police are trying to determine the circumstances and reasons behind the killing of a man on the Roynton Main Road in Milk River, Clarendon, on Monday night. The deceased, identified as 54-year-old Dwight Simpson from Milk River, was found on the roadway by lawmen who were summoned to the community. It was reported that around 8:40 p.m., Simpson was riding his bicycle on the main road when residents heard loud explosions and summoned the police. Upon arrival, the police found Simpson lying on his back, clad in a grey cap, brown shirt with black stripes, black jeans pants, and white sneakers. He had what appeared to be gunshot wounds to his upper body. He was transported to the Mapen Hospital, where he was pronounced dead on arrival. Police say they are still trying to piece clues together to find a possible motive for the killing. Customs officer dies on St. Anne Adventure Tour. A 58-year-old woman died on an adventure tour in Ochiris, St. Anne on Monday. She has been identified as Winsome Winter, a customs officer from Rosemount Gardens in Montego Bay, St. James. It was reported that around 12:30 p.m., Winter went on an adventure park tour with other family members, but while being briefed on how to operate an ATV bike, she pressed the lever and the bike got out of control and flipped. The police said Winter sustained injuries and was transported to the St. Bay Hospital, where she was pronounced dead on arrival. The Ocho-West police are probing the incident. One in custody following gun seizure in Bull Bay. The Bull Bay police seized a 9mm Browning pistol during an operation at a bar in 8 Miles in St. Andrew on Tuesday, August 22. One man was taken into custody. Reports from the police saw that about 1:10 p.m., law enforcement officers went to the location where the suspect was seen. Upon seeing the police, the man reportedly dropped a brown paper bag and ran. The police accosted him and retrieved the bag. The bag was checked and the gun was reportedly found. The man was taken into custody pending further investigations. St. Elizabeth Police nearly doubled 2022 gun seizures. The St. Elizabeth Police are in a celebratory mood as the latest gun seizures have pushed this year's tally to almost double the number of guns reclaimed in 2022 in the division. The police reported that in the space of 6 hours, 2 illegal guns were confiscated in separate operations. Acting Superintendent Coleridge Minto disclosed on Tuesday that around 7:30 p.m., a specialized team acted on intelligence and conducted a raid in Banton District, Mountainside. 1.3 revolver was found behind a fall coop. No arrests were made. In the other incident, around 1:15 a.m. on Wednesday, lawmen searched a nightclub in Top Hill and another .3 revolver with 4 cartridges was recovered. One individual was detained. Highlighting the progress made, Minto emphasized that during the entirety of 2022, a total of 14 guns were seized. However, from January to August 23 guns have already been reclaimed by the division. He went on to urge citizens to actively contribute to the safety of the community by sharing any pertinent information with the police through 119, Crime Support 311, or the nearest police station. St. Elizabeth Police launched weekly road safety operation. Head of the St. Elizabeth Police Division, Acting Superintendent Coleridge Minto, said that the police issued 52 tickets, removed 20 license plates, and served 8 summons to motorists with various breaches during a road safety and traffic enforcement operation in Junction Wednesday morning.
So this morning we're in the Junction area of the parish of St. Elizabeth conducting a road safety and traffic enforcement initiative. This is a joint effort between the JCF, Island Traffic Authority, and the Transport Authority. The objective of this initiative is to ensure that there is a safe use of our vehicles on the road. The examiners would have conducted some safety checks on vehicles. So far in this space we have issued 52 tickets. We would have removed 20 license plates and 8 summons would have been issued to motorists for various breaches along this area. The parish would have recorded some fatal accidents. There are some corridors that we have where a number of accidents, some of them would have caused speeding as also defective motor vehicles. And so the objective here is to ensure that the vehicles on the road are in fact roadworthy. A number of the vehicles that we would have seen, some of them defective tires worn to the thread, and the wires are being displayed. And so it's important. I want to use this opportunity to just advise the motoring public to ensure that their vehicles are properly fitted with serviceable tires that are roadworthy before they come and venture on the roads. Safety goes for everybody, and all of us, particularly the motoring public, we have a duty of care for all road users, pedestrians, and the life we save might very well be their own. So we're not only protecting their own lives in their vehicle, but also the other road users of the road. And so a vehicle that is on the road with, like we've seen, a defective tire worn to the thread is a disaster waiting to happen. And so for their safety and the safety of others, it was imperative that we enforce the law and enforce it in a very fulsome way. The intent was not to target any specific individual, but to ensure that all the vehicles that we checked would have been properly examined before we release them to go back on the road. The Island Traffic Authority and the Transport Authority are major partners to the St. Elizabeth Police. As a matter of fact, this is an initiative that we do every week. We move across different spaces, but it's an ongoing initiative. Today we are in Junction, but this is an ongoing partnership And I want to commend the team for the work that they've been doing with us to ensure that we have a safe parish.
Male Rasta students no longer required to wear tams to school. Male Rastafarian students will no longer be required to wear tams to cover their dreadlocks while in school, said Education Minister Favour Williams Wednesday morning. Williams made the remarks while speaking at the JTA's 59th Annual Conference's official opening and investiture ceremony at the Royalton Negril Resorts and Spa. There have been a few times that I've gone to schools and I see boys, maybe not more than one or two in a particular school, wearing tams to school to cover their locks. This is 2023. We really should not be doing that anymore. We need to respect other people's religion, Williams declared. This directive, the minister said, is part of a new draft of the dress and grooming policy, which is set to be published ahead of the 2023-2024 academic year. Yes, we need to say to our students, you have to ensure that your hair is clean and so forth. But come on, you shouldn't have to cover your hair unless that's what your religion calls for, she added. In sports news, Jamaica's two finalists finished 4th and 7th on Day 5 in Budapest. In his first global 400-meter hurdles final, Jamaican national record holder Roisin Clarke finished 4th at the World Athletics Championships in Budapest, Hungary on Wednesday. The 19-year-old Clarke, who clocked a new world under-20 record of 47.34 seconds, registered a time of 48.07 for 4th. In a third successive global 400 meters final, Candice McLeod finished 7th at the 19th staging of the World Athletics Championships. McLeod clocked a time of 51.08 seconds. Akira Nugent and Danielle Williams will be the Jamaican representatives in the final of the women's 100-meter hurdles. Nugent kept her World Championships hopes alive after recording a time of 12.60 seconds to advance to her first global final. World record holder Toby Amison of Nigeria claimed the top spot in 12.56 seconds. Williams was rewarded with a place in the gold medal race after finishing 3rd in a season's best of 12.50 seconds in semi-final 3. Reigning Olympic champion Jasmine Camacho Quinn won in 12.41, while America's Nia Ali clocked 12.494 seconds. After waiting her fate in the queue room, Megan Tapper, who is the only Jamaican woman to win an Olympic medal in the event, finished 4th in 12.55 seconds in semi-final 1. Her time was not enough to make it to the next round. Shanika Ricketts and Kimberly Williams are through to Friday's final of the women's triple jump. Two-time World Championships silver medalist Ricketts made it look easy after leaping to a season's best jump of 14.67 meters in the first round to breeze over the automatic standard of 14.30 meters. Kimberly Williams, who is a two-time Commonwealth Games champion, did just enough to advance, registering a mark of 14.30 meters in her first round attempt. Achilles Smith, who finished 11th in the long jump final on Sunday, did not advance to the next round, having jumped 13.95 meters for an 8th place finish in Group B. The final of the women's triple jump is scheduled for 12:35 p.m. Jamaica time. Wayne Pinnock, Kieran McLeod and Tajay Gale have secured their spots in Thursday's final of the men's long jump. Two-time national champion Pinnock soared to a lifetime best and world-leading jump of 8.54 meters to advance from Group A. He recorded the biggest wind legal outdoor mark since May 2021 and joined 20th best jump on the all-time list. In Group B, McLeod produced a first-round attempt of 8.19 meters, easing over the qualifying mark of 8.15 meters. After two 7 meters jumps, 2019 Doha World Championships gold medal winner and national record holder Tajay Gale left it late to record a best mark of 8.12 in his third attempt to qualify. The fastest woman alive and defending champion, Shericka Jackson, leads 3 Jamaican qualifiers to the semi-finals of the women's 200 meters. Jackson clocked a comfortable 22.51 to win Heat 4. Nathalia White clocked a time of 22.44 for a second behind NCAA champion Julian Alfred of St. Lucia, who clocked 22.31. Kevona Davis advanced with a time of 22.494 second as America's Gabby Thomas cruised to 22.26 to win Heat 5. Former Hydale High standout Ashanti Moore failed to advance after registering a time of 23.124 for 5th in Heat 2. From the moment she entered the ring, Nayoka Clunis on Wednesday made history as the first Jamaican athlete, male or female, to compete in the hammer throw at the World Athletics Championships. But the history-making Clunis, who qualified through the world ranking system after she threw a personal best 71.18 meters this season, bowed out of the competition after an 18th place finish in her Group B qualification round. She had a best throw of 58.10 meters, failing to register a mark of the automatic standard of 73.00 meters. JBN will keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.